Celestial Terror, Demon's Revenge. Where we last left off, we did the intro and some other stuff. Basically, your basics. And we have our first mission. So off camera, I swapped Whitney out for Maggie. Now, I said Whitney is your healer, but after talking to the devs, choosing Whitney for this part is pretty bad. So, this is your last chance to do anything in the camp area. Once you choose to move on, you are locked out. I just don't know if this is something I can do, but an order is an order, right? You don't have anything to worry about, my friend. The great Armehd is here. So they give you the items that they come with. Useful, my friend. It's a good idea to keep your eyes out for items. Sometimes they can be hard to find. You really should not be too unfamiliar with things that you find. Learning about and finding items is a useful skill that every writer should possess. I'll keep that in mind. For now, let's keep moving. I do not want to be out here as long as we have to. So, the boss that we have to deal with is level 7, I believe. It can be a tad dangerous, and Jagen can serve as a healer, so that's why we can put Whitney on the bench. Listen, they're close. These creatures are quick. Do not waste any time putting them down. These walls do not look like they pose much of a threat. Agreed. If we're going to do this, let's be swift. Let's do this the right way. We drive all or most of them back, we track where they came from, and try to control them. Agreed. No need to slaughter the entire pack. These wolves live in this forest and are an important part of the ecosystem. Regardless of what we do, let's move forward. So to start things off, we are coming up here and killing the mantis. So I don't know what exactly that symbol is that appears when you kill stuff, but it doesn't matter in the grand scheme. I have to say that the most dangerous enemy you can encounter out here is the worm. If you're wondering why it inflicts the 6 stats effect on you, which is basically the game's equivalent of poison to the best of my knowledge. Barrel. And stats effects and healing items are extremely hard to come by right now. So we have a page here. This is part of a clue to a side quest. Quite see what it was I picked up, but now that we have those two things, the side quest is in our info book. So if we pull this up, Haunting, 6-star difficulty. No is found in the abandoned house, and it reads, find the soul where the path is bare. Fill it with the blood of the demons. Spawn a structure which trapped the beast. The body of this empty soul will appear. I'm not entirely sure you can actually do that just yet, but we're going to do more side quest stuff before we actually get on the way. Now, coming over here can be a tad dangerous, so I strongly recommend using the save point. I'm going to save over one of the earlier files where I actually came out here with Whitney. Let's kill this. And we got more. So I'm going to see if I can use that. Increases max HP slightly. We'll put that one in. I probably should give one to Maggie, but she's going to flake out on us, so it's kind of a waste of time and resources, really. So, how do I get up there? Or I need to go around. We got another type of war. Let me see what this does real quick. It's not a weapon, it's a defense. It increases side defense by quite a bit. This should make Jagen a bit more durable. Armehd is really overpowered, so we don't have to worry about him. Okay, Maggie is in pretty bad shape. We are going to pop... It's not the leaf. Let me see. By default. Like, I'm trying to... There we go. So we're looking for low-hull leaf, or... actually have no healing items. Nothing. Okay, so we're going to go to abilities. We are going to pop Blowhole Essence. And we can learn new abilities, it's just... Well, your abilities come in three flavors. The first of which are the stat abilities, which are on the top. This increases your combo points, so you do more stuff in battle. You can do like one extra light attack, because it's 10 points extra. Or you can do like a medium heavy, stuff like that. You can boost the effectiveness of your healing skills, which can come in handy. Don't rule this one out. Unfortunately, it costs 10 skill points. We're staying at 3. Do I have a cursor I can use? Yeah. You can see our current skill points right here. Increases damage done by alchemy. We can't use the alchemy system just yet, so this is not good. Increases the damage of attacks with Volant. That's Jagen's weapon. And I don't know what CRI for the party is, so I don't know whether or not this is any good or not. Then you have your moves. These also have different criteria, so to learn Flowing Life, you have to be level 6. Still needs 10 skill points, stuff like that. But we could boost his healing move if we had the skill points on one. Our other option is we can save up for Explosion, which is a technique. By using a light, medium, light move, then you can do a special combo that hurts far more than... Now, I don't think... Yeah, you can't do anything for your teammates. Does he have his attention to enemies? No. Anyway, let's go on in here. There's loot for us to find here, probably one of the healing items I was looking for in my inventory. So when you see crates, pick them up and throw them as if they were jars in Zelda. And yeah, I got little leaves there. Rewind lets you retry a battle, in case you didn't save recently, stuff like that. I got nothing out of that one. Let's throw this one here. I couldn't see what that was because I was moving. Now there's also a crate over here. Or no, leave, that's an MP restore item, I think, which can come in handy since we're using Jagen as a healer. Anyway, we can cut through the shrubs here to unlock this chest. It gives us another analyze, it gave us some sort of ore. And we're getting ready for the annoying part. I really don't want to do this, but I have to be thorough, don't I? And now we need to go down the well. What is a well doing here? This must have been a village of some sort. Look inside. By look inside, they're asking you if you want to jump inside. We're going to choose yes. Now you can push Y to go underwater. You'll notice that there is a breath gauge in the top left corner, or no, top of the screen. This, if you run out of air, you have a little window to surface or find some. Otherwise, it sends you back to where you started. Now, by finding air, you may notice there's some bubbles here. So you want to stand where the character's head is over the bubbles. They don't actually make this clear for you, but I had a little trouble trying to figure out where to stand at first. So you can come here and mash the A button to get more air, and then you can be on your way. Now, I don't know if there are any dangerous things under the water later on in the game, but it seems fairly safe here for the time being. So I would like to get some air, please. There we go. Now, if you look at the map, they tell you that there's a hidden corridor just south of where I'm at. And it's right here. So this unlocked a new quest. Sadly, there's nothing for you to interact with over there, but there is a shiny object over here for you of some sort of ore. I'll take a look at my inventory in a moment. And in order to leave this place, you have to come on up here. I'm not worried about air because we're going to surface right here. Now, the enemies here can be particularly nasty, so you want to be especially careful. So, I don't know what's down to the bottom. Oh, we need to get up, but these snakes are mudworms. They are nastier. They're really nasty, is what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to show you that if you look at Armehd's health, pretty much all the damage he took was from this previous fight. They are not to be taken lightly. So there is a chest up there that I want to get. That means, yes, I will fight the snake thing between me and it. And I'm not really sure what that thing is that I just got. It's a chance of adding amnesia to normal attack. So, does that go in blunt? Hard to say if I actually want to equip this, but it looks like I have to sacrifice attack power and defensive power to equip that, so it's not really a good deal. But otherwise, beyond just Volant. Okay, I don't have to put in just the sword. Boost defense power, magical defense, boost max HP. I can go ahead and toss in the magical defense and the physical defense boost to Armehd to try to make him a little more durable. Not putting on anything on Maggie because she's not staying. So, time to go down. Now, I don't actually remember my way around down here. I think we need to come up here. Okay, yeah. So, there is a massive spaceship right there, which might be a bit disjarring for those of you not expecting that. Because I think a vast majority of people would not be. And I want to fight this bandits real quick. 1 second. Okay, so we're going to go over to the spaceship now for the next side quest. Now you may notice the proverbial men in black right here. They are going to throw us out. You're not supposed to be back here. You have to leave. What is the meaning of this? What is that thing there? It's none of your concern. Come this way. I don't know if there's actually anything left, but the spaceship is now listed as a quest in our info book. To actually do this, I believe you have to come back at night. Basically when the guys aren't around. You can see we can cut through the vines right there, the briars, whatever I think of them as, and then we can access the ship. Now, sadly, Jagen is leveling up considerably faster than the other characters. As I've been saying countless times already, Maggie isn't really a loss. Armehd, however, falling behind is a lot less than desirable. So first of all, I want the vial. We have a massive statue out here, but as for what importance it holds, you'll have to wait. Leaving it behind, residents of Hassfall. We leave you behind in pursuit of our own happiness. We thank you for giving us a chance to live, breathe, feel, start anew. The helping hands that held us together vanishes the force becomes forbidden land. We'll never forget, and there will be generations and generations of children who know of your presence. So you can see that the underwater thing is only a 4-star quest. The contraption itself is 4-star. And if I can find the... I don't know if I want to spoil it, but the meaning behind the clue and haunting, we can shed a bit more light on things. I was wondering if they might have hid something behind the statue, because if you know, so far the devs are a bit fond of stuff barely sticking out or in blind spots. Is there a way to pull up a larger map of the area, I wonder? I definitely have to say say that Maggie is very helpful here because... What? Oh, come on. Is there... Oh, her AoE Spire spell can help you with crowd control considerably. And yeah, I'm gonna put this on Jagen so he gets more turns. That's technically the And I'm more than willing to kill the stuff I come across because the first boss is one of the hardest in the game. So, sorry if it sounds like I'm a broken record by how much I've been saying this boss is dangerous. It really is, and do not underestimate it. So, there is another quest. I'm trying to remember where I can find that, though. So real quick, I'm gonna pull up the ability thing. I only have 9 points. It looks like I get 3 per level. So yeah, you definitely don't want to fight this boss before level 5. Otherwise, you'll be down to skill. There it is. Okay, so they finally poisoned or made Armehd sick. You can see the stats effect here. Now, I was hoping that would make it go away because now he's down to 1 hit point. But at this point, he can't go any lower. But to trigger the next side quest, you have to come here. This is strange. I believe this tree is breathing. Or sleeping. I do not know. There are legends about these types of things. It's beautiful, isn't it? It's like looking at the planet come to life. Such a peculiar natural phenomenon. Let's study this. This could only bring great knowledge and help us understand the land more. So, if you actually want to heal Armehd, as you probably should, you can use the antidote to cleanse sick. Your other option would be to use... I might not actually have any. There's another item that will get rid of it. But from here, we can go ahead and have Jagen use Local Essence on him. Now, it's only a meager 20 hit points, but 20 is a lot for Armehd. As durable as he is and everything. So there's a chest in the tree line right here. I was wondering if there might be anything else. Quite a few items there. We have a fight here, I think. We're slowly making progress. Emphasize the slowly part. Now, wasn't there... We need to do a bit of backtracking real quick. Here's the chest, broken claw. Okay, we should be getting... So we got a missile vial. So it might have been something more, but I guess not. Anyway, let's head back down. We need to look around to the beginning again. Since I want the side quest, level 4 wolf, just my luck. Anyway, since I went the side quest route, that means I missed some of the things over here. I have to come back for them. Okay, Maggie level, but Jagen still has a bit more to go. So, when we came to this haunted house, or the haunting, whatever you want to think it is, last time, we went to the right side to unlock more quests. Now, if you go to the left side, we can move on to a new screen. There was a chest we'll get in a second. This is your tutorial to pick up the crates, because you'll get loot. And right there is the body regularly that I was looking for. I think that's like an Asuna or remedy item for this game. I'm not totally sure though. Key Rancor. Another crate. Rewind. And right here is what we're looking for. Demon blood. Sadly, you can't actually smack the statue thing around. But this should be part of the haunting side quest, if I remember correctly, because we were told to look for blood or something. Oh, it's right here. Find the soul where the path is bare, fill it all with the blood of the demons, spawn a structure which trap the beast. And I was wondering if the thing might move since you looted it, but apparently not. Wooden board. Yeah, there were no pits or anything I needed to cross with that board. So I guess, yeah, you probably could have gotten the demon blood before you went on a little side quest trek. But that's up to you. Let's jump this. Back on our way. I need to kill a couple more things before Jagen levels up. Okay, Jagen has hit level 5. So that means we have 12 points to play with. And level 5... Okay, we have to do more stuff before we unlock these. We have to learn Side Thrush. Actually, we might be able to pick this up. Only drawback, of course, that you need 50 points. So, I don't think I have enough. Yeah, I do have enough. I could actually pick that up. My other option is that I could put the points into Local Essence to try to enhance my healing capabilities. So it's hard to say whether I want power or healing. I'm not going to make the call just yet. I'll worry about that when we actually get to the boss. So that's a way we've already gone. I'm trying to figure out what that red dot is on the map. Can't really tell. Can't go around there. And here's what I was hoping for. Now, they give you the whole tent thing, even though, realistically, there's just no way you could have one at this point in the game. It would help you immensely if you could get some ores. Okay, they inflicted a status effect there that I haven't seen before. The important thing is we survived it, so I'm gonna go ahead and save real quick since I got through that without actually having any MP on Maggie. And at this point, I think I've reached the limit on what all I can do from leveling unless I really want to commit some serious time to it. Which, to be blunt, I'm not willing to. I'd rather take a stab at the boss as is right now. First of all, we need the loot. Lowell Aura. Not actually sure what that one does. Okay, now we are going to lose a party member. So, let's trigger the scene. This should be Maggie that leaves. I believe we found the source of all this trouble. Let's drive them back. Drive them back? Have we not killed enough of them? Maggie, I love your passion, but it is not the time for this. This is just senseless killing. I feel for these animals. They survive just as not willing to take. I'm done with this. If no one is on my side, I should just leave. I do not wish to harm these wolves anymore. If we do not harm them, they will harm us. Quiet. You know as much as I understand what you are saying. We have a job to do. I do not think a few wolves are worth risking the lives of our comrades. Are we no better than demons? I would think you would understand this, Jagen. He is here for the same reason most of us are, to rid the world of demons. I think she is unconscious. Damn it, I should have. Take that, tree hugger. It is not your fault, my friend. She made up her mind a long time ago. She stuck to her beliefs, and it brought her down this path. I do not think she was right or wrong, just like you made the decision in your life that brought you here. Is she going to be okay? I do not think we can do anything now. She needs to get back to the camp. So what do we do now? We move on. Carry her. So, after this scene, you may notice we are fully healed. Now, this is your last heal before we can actually fight the boss. No, I think we can climb with her. So, now, the thing that confused me a bit that the devs explained is that there is a character hierarchy. So, certain characters take priority over the others. The one with the highest priority is Whitney, the white mage. If you have her, it doesn't matter who else you take with you, that person is going to be dropped out by that event. Like Armehd, I think, falls and breaks his leg. You can see Maggie gets mauled by the wolf, and I think there was one other guy that I never really cared to bother with. And I believe the one with the lowest priority is Maggie right here. I don't know how the two guys relate, Armehd and the other guy, but it's not like it's a positioning thing where your third character gets picked off. It's just, there's a hierarchy. It's programmed into the game where certain characters will drop out before others. So if you notice we are no longer carrying Maggie, I don't know why exactly, but yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and drop a save here. That's from when I tried this with Whitney, which is pure agony. Okay, we can't go that way. Damn it. Oh, I got through without fighting. Huzzah. In case you're wondering, I am trying to get through here so that I'm in full health for the boss. I'm only getting 70 XP per fight, so it's not really worth it to do much. And I'm going to pick up Explosion, I think. So this is... you'll see when I actually get to the boss. Unfortunately, I don't remember my way through here. I will not deny I was speeding a bit. Perhaps a lot. But I don't really care to explore this place because, like I said earlier, this part is extremely rough by pretty much any RPG standard out there. You don't... As I was trying to say, you don't have a lot of room for error. You have to be very decisive. Use attack or that. No. Oh, crud. What the hell? Right trigger unequips your stuff. Good to know now. I'm gonna put the Keyren ore on Armehd's lance. And I think that's kind of it for the upgrades I can do now.
Try to find the weakness!
Enemies with no AoE, not happening. shield on level up or something, I'd be more tempted to stay here and grind. But the fact of the matter is, you don't. I did it again, damn it. So I want the speed one here. This one here. The reason for that being is the damage I've taken has been enough to offset any sort of bonus HP, so I think I'd rather just be able to withstand a few more hits. And here's the boss, I believe. Yep. Have we come too far? Never too far, my friend. We make our stand here. To protect Maggie, I can see them coming. I relish the challenge. Draw your blade and prepare for battle. This beast's life ends here. So it's calling friends. Every life has its purpose. Killing this beast will save more. I still don't know if it's the right thing to do. We all have choices, Jagen. Sometimes they are not around. You are going to need a little bit of luck here. You'll see what I mean. Okay, did not inflict a bleed. That one I think might help. Okay, to start things off, you'll notice that the wolves are all level 5, which is one of the things that I don't like about this fight. To make things worse, they infinitely spawn. So, your best course of action is to ignore them. You pretty much want to throw everything into killing this white wolf. So we are going to hit A, X, A. Explosion! And I'm going to use taunt here to pull their aggro. If you didn't notice, Armehd is taking 1 damage from each of them, with the exception of the big one. He's basically serving as a distraction of sorts. Now, we're going to do this one more time. And I could guard here, but like I said, Armehd's power is so high, I don't see a point in doing so. Now, unfortunately, he doesn't have any moves like that, so I'm just going to spam the medium hit because it has a good balance of power and accuracy. Now, that could be a bit of a problem. Oh, crap. Now, one thing I don't understand is what determines when you can and can't do explosion, because when I tried this fight before, I can only use it twice. This time I can use it 3 times. So we got another 100 damage out there. Now, I can't tell if the enemy is showing signs of wear or not. We may finally be getting lucky here, because it looks like its head is lower to the ground. But one of the big things here is that it has not inflicted the bleed status effect on me, which is working wonders. And it finally went down. But generally I like to use the 2 mediums. I don't think the combat system works like Chrono Cross does. It would be really cool if it actually did, where you want to lead off with something like a light attack, because every hit that lands increases the probability of the next one landing. So you can start with the light and then switch over to a heavy, because the light would increase the accuracy as such. Like I said, that would be really cool, but I don't think that's how the system works. But Story-wise, yes, that's what the battle system reminds me most of. The magic system for pulls is really reminiscent of Final Fantasy III. And I'm kind of curious to see what the payout is for taking this sucker down. So we got 57 EXP, almost half a level, Lowell Leaf, or no Leaf, Brooder's Ore. We did it. Now let's get back. Jagen, get up. You've been out cold for some time. What happened to Maggie? Did she make it? Maggie woke up screaming about wolves. She's been complaining all morning about how you should not have killed any. Her love of nature will get her killed. The others see you as some type of hero. I just did what was needed to be done. Maggie has a passion that no one can take away. I just wish she would be more wise to dangerous situations. Oh, you do not need to give me a lecture. I just want to bring you up to speed. Understood. I'm just glad that everyone made it. You know, I mean to ask you what happened, to your wife. It's not something I'm willing to discuss. I just find it strange that someone with your riches decides to join us rather than just hiring someone to do the dirty work for you. If I was you, I'd be on a path of vengeance, killing all demons I see. That is not what I hope to achieve by being here. I just want to make sure that no one else suffers the same pain as I am facing. I truly believe that I can do that. The only way to do that is to eradicate all of these bastards. You are probably right. I don't know. That's the spirit. Anyway, you may want to meet up with Lux. I think he has more work for you. The work of a Ritter is never ending, I suppose. So we can still tackle these from the look of it. I wonder if the difficulty is supposed to be like recommended level. You want to be level 4 minimum for these two. This one you probably want to be 6. So the whole thing that we just did was a 3-star quest. Good to know. By the way, I also want to see what the Brooder's Ore does before I put a break in the video. Physical power. Yeah, I'd be willing to give that to Armehd. I'm not sold on Jagen just yet. One thing that would be kind of cool, I think, in the game would be, if it's not necessarily this game, but maybe like the future installments. Sonara's looking for someone. I heard she's taking the new guy once he's recovered. Good for him. I don't want to go anyway. I'd rather just get the force for the escapees. I'll go with you for that. Like, the main thing I'd like to see is if it actually went the whole Final Fantasy, made the jump like Final Fantasy III did to 4 playable characters in battle. That way you can mix up the roles a bit more. Like, 3 has its disadvantages because you usually have like a healer, a DPS, like a physical DPS, and then either a tank or a magic DPS. And I just don't really like how those types of parties don't have a lot of variation generally. It could be different, there's no telling, but anyway, that's it for now. I don't know if I'm going to go back into the cave exploring, if we have to go there as part of the storyline or anything like that. I'm kind of playing this by ear, and I don't know if there's going to be another upload of this for this weekend, but maybe next weekend. I just don't know what my schedule looks like just yet. But anyway, that's it.